Hi everyone, enjoy watching and thank you for being here.
Chapter 20. Prepared a gift as an apology. A gift? You can open it now if you'd like. I'm scared, but it's a gift from Her Grace. So, what is this? It feels really ominous. Does Her Grace you've hate me? Or did I make some kind of mistake? If only I could at least ask for forgiveness. What's wrong, Regan? What kind of gift is it? Hey, she gave me a jewel. A diamond? It's not just any diamond. It's a 44.4 carat black diamond. In some countries, the number 4 is considered the number of death. Eve. When was the last time you talked to kids? It's been a while. But trust my instincts. This black diamond is valuable as a gem, and someday it will definitely be useful to you, young master. What do you think, young master? Can you feel my sincerity? There was even a handwritten letter. Just know that I want to be this close to you, young master. The thank you. I'll treasure it. I'm glad you like it. I hope I don't get cursed for mishandling it. Let's eat before it gets cold. You too, Regan. Yes, father. But where did she find such an ominous item? Could it be the story I heard earlier is actually true? Brother, what did you mean earlier? That Her Grace Eve is an enemy? Are you doubting my words? But don't go putting strange ideas into the young master's head. Sir Procyon, young master, the idea that Her Grace is our family's enemy is utter nonsense. Her Grace is not exactly kind, nor particularly gentle. Sir Procyon, but you saw how beautiful Her Grace is, right? Even the most arrogant capital nobles unanimously pick Her Grace as the top beauty. And not only that, there's a rumor that if you combine her official and unofficial wealth, she's incredibly rich. Unofficial wealth? A H. It's just a rumor, a rumor. It only proves how capable Her Grace Eve is, right? Ha ha ha. The ruler of the back alleys of the capital who could crush brother anytime. That's how she can easily get such ominous things. Can I leave first? I feel sick. You haven't looked well for a while. I'll take you. Huh? Could you bring some digestive medicine to the young master's bedroom? Also, the young master is sweating a lot. Check with the nanny if there's any underlying condition. Yes, Your Grace. Father? Change the blanket to a thicker one than usual. Do you even use a wet cloth for stomach aches? She's doing it with pure intentions. Let's go, young master. I'll take care of the gift, so don't worry. Pure intentions? Where exactly are we going? Regent's perspective. This is my bedroom. Is it all right if I excuse myself? You're already inside, though. Yes, meow. Isabel, what are you doing here? Go to your room. Right. The young master needs to rest, so you should leave too. Ah, Your Grace. Isabel is a bit cranky. Huh? She's not scratching and just cuddling? She's even purring. If we leave her in the hallway, she'll go back to her room, right? Yes. Or Daisy will take her back. She's the maid who takes care of the cats. Did the maid Daisy name the cats too? No. Count Elliot named them. I see. The cats even have elegant rooms of their own. Your Grace, you're tired, so you can go back now. I'll just lie in bed quietly until the nanny brings the medicine. Then I'll stay a little longer by your side. You really don't have to, young master. Yes. Honestly, I don't know much about kids. I haven't had many chances to get close. I might not be much help, but I'd like to stay with you until Mrs. Theresa arrives. Would that be a bother? No. It's not that it's a bother. It's just I feel like I'm troubling your grace too much. Yes, that's why. I'm relieved. Shall we lie down then? Yes, Your Grace. There's something I'm curious about, may I ask? Of course. How did you meet Father? Father rarely goes outside. Our first meeting was at the Imperial Palace. He came to punish someone who was trying to harm me. That's probably enough explanation in front of a child. Is there anything else you're curious about? Will Father come out tomorrow too? I'll make sure he does, but for that, you have to get your strength back, young master. Really? I'm perfectly fine. I need to pick out what I'll wear ahead of time. I was a bit sad I couldn't prepare properly today. You were plenty cute, dashing today too. Young master, it's Theresa. The nanny is here. Now you really can go, Your Grace. Like a little squirrel. Too bad. I wanted to read you a storybook. Next time. Please do it next time. See you tomorrow then, young master? Yes, take care. Phew, finally gone. Young master, I heard you weren't feeling well. Take your medicine first. I'm okay now. The cause has been taken care of. Her Grace is really an amazing person. Everyone either worships or fears Father and keeps their distance, but not her. She's strong enough to defeat Brother, and she dominates the capital's underworld. Thinking about that, she is a scary person. And the gift she gave me does look quite ominous. But her concern earlier felt genuine. It felt ticklish, warm. It was a feeling I'd never experienced before. I'm still scared, but maybe I don't need to keep her so far away. Compared to the outside, the inside of the castle is well maintained, though there are still quite a few things that need fixing, especially things like that. It feels like there are more cats than people in this castle. It suggests someone has filled it with their personal tastes. Even the towels I were embroidered with cats. Surely they didn't do that to the boss's room too? At least this room doesn't have cat decorations. It's a bit gloomy, but it's acceptable. And this over here, the sofa. Where Edis is sitting. Are you done observing? For now. Yes, just barely. Did I pass? It's been exactly a week since we last shared a room. Edis, didn't you miss me? It was just a joke, but now it's awkward without a reaction. Or is there actually a problem with me? You said last time that it would be difficult for me to have children. Is it completely impossible, as I said? So not completely impossible? For now, that's correct. Madam, do you realize your gaze is a little awkward? Chapter 21. What about my gaze? I never thought I'd say something like this in my life, but please look at my face, my lady. Oh my, that just slipped out. I'm not good at hiding my curiosity. I didn't have any indecent intentions. I must have been really tired today. I'll go to bed first. All right. I still have things to do. Don't push yourself. You wouldn't want that handsome face to get worn out. Yes. Looks like she really was tired. She'll probably fall asleep right away. Standing like that, Edis looks like a villain, like an incredibly beautiful demon lord. If a hero happened to pass by, they'd mistake him for a scheming demon lord and try to slay him, not that I'd blame them. Of course, Edis wouldn't lose. Anyway, he really is handsome. A bit lazy, which is a flaw, but what can I do? I'll just have to take good care of him. When I woke up, heavy snow was falling from early morning. But I guess this much is nothing in the north. Count Elliot paid me a visit, saying he came to greet me. After hearing the news, Edis also came to my office. "Aren't you being a bit too active? You even came all the way to my office. If my lady personally takes care of me, I should at least be good enough to receive it. I may be a bit lazy, but I shouldn't just be taken care of by you, should I?" Did I actually say that out loud yesterday? Ptolemy Elliot has arrived. Let him in. So I finally get to see the person who covered the Grand Duke's castle with cats. I wonder what he looks like. Maybe like this? Oh, my little kitties must have been really hungry. "Greetings, Your Grace. I am Ptolemy Elliot, acting administrator of the territory. It's an honor to meet you. I've sworn to live in service of House Kalakis, so please feel free to work me to the bone. This is very different from what I imagined, with features more fitting of a lion or tiger than a cat, and glistening bronze skin that makes this place feel like a resort. Forget the cats. How exactly is he using the public funds? Well, I should greet him anyway. Nice to meet you, Count. I hear you're managing the territory in the meantime. I'm curious about the current situation. For example, has anyone tried to take improper advantage, enjoying a vacation while the owner's away? Things are running reasonably well. There are some who are reasonably greedy, just like this slice. But I've cut off anyone who crossed the line without mercy. Did he really cut them off without mercy, or did they embezzle money together hand in hand? He may look like that, but he's the one who killed my parents. Things like that I'll handle myself, so you don't need to worry. He's fearless enough to measure my coffin after all. Your parents. And what's this about a coffin? Would you like to hear the details? No, I'd rather not know. Regarding that, may I report future territorial matters at Her Grace the Grand Duchess's desk instead? It's about the reports I put my heart into once. His Grace the Grand Duke never even glanced at. It's not a difficult task, but are you sure you can already trust me with this? Your Grace is already the hero who saved the North. Then, once you complete the traditional ceremony, I'll begin submitting formal reports. I look forward to working with you. Then you may return now. And take the cats in the castle with you. What? You mean the fairies? The fairies are like extensions of myself. If you're going to cast them out, start with me. You've done well. Your salary will be paid on the 10th of next month. My fairies, why are there cats in the Grand Duke's estate in the first place? The fairies said they find this place comfortable. Did they say that to you directly, Count? The fairies are blessing the castle with good fortune. Fairies or whatever, would House Kalakis fall apart without them? No, that's not what I meant. Your Grace, please have mercy. If you just don't cast the fairies out, I'll do anything. Is that so? Then first, remove all the cat-themed decorations cluttering up the castle interior. You know what I mean without me having to list them one by one, right? Yes. Edis, do you want anything, by the way? Judging by your face, you still haven't come to your senses. I can't let you off that easily. I'll have to take at least a limb. Don't actually cut anything off. It'd be inconvenient for work. No, I'm completely clear-headed now. I swear. Please report back after handling the things I mentioned. Will it take long? It should be done immediately. You heard her, Edis. Shall we let him go now? If that's what you wish, my lady. Your Grace, thank you. Then I'll go take care of the task you've assigned me. He's more stubborn than I thought. And Edis doesn't seem to dislike him all that much. From what he said about the reports, he must be fairly competent. Was he one of Edis's unnamed subordinates men tie-in occasionally in the novel? The Grand Duke of Kalakis summoned his aide, and to the aide he commanded, Today's meeting wasn't bad. I'll keep watching. I never intended to throw out the cats Regen likes them anyway. I've made it clear that I'm not someone to be taken lightly. That should be enough for them to act accordingly. My lady about the ceremony Ptolemy mentioned earlier. Yes. He did say something about that. I should have explained it myself. I apologize. It's been so long since the Kalakis family had a Grand Duchess, I had forgotten about it. I understand. What kind of ceremony is it? It's not too difficult, right? The ceremony is simple. On a night when the moon is hidden, go to the first bell tower. Wait a moment. I'll ask His Second Highness for the details and come back. After I ask, may I bring him here for a moment? Please do as you wish, my lady. You were surprised by my sudden visit, weren't you? No, it's fine. Actually, I need His Highness's help. Could you assist me? My help? I need to go to the first bell tower and perform a traditional ceremony, but I don't know anything about it. I thought I'd feel more at ease if His Grace gave me some advice, so I came. There's a spirit in the bell tower. They say the first Grand Duke sealed it. That's quite a secretive story, isn't it? May I get a little closer to hear it better? Young Master is cute. Yes, young Master. Spirits that reside in nature are usually very gentle, but only the spirits from the north are said to have troubled people. That's why it's said that the first Grand Duke sealed them in statues and took them to the bell tower. What happened to the sealed spirits? They say the blessing was granted for the Kalakis family and that the seal won't be broken for 1,000 years. That's why the Grand Duchess performs a ritual to ask the spirit for its blessing. But why is it the Grand Duchess who asks for the blessing and not the head of the family? But I heard something about the bloodline or something. Maybe it has something to do with having Kalakis blood. But, Your Grace, why are you bleeding from the ear? I think that might be it too. It happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the explanation. I knew it was a good idea to ask you, young master. I'm glad. I was helpful. So cute. I'm supposed to have tea with Edis soon. Would you like to join us? I believe you still have afternoon classes, but if you have time... Can I really come along? Of course. Then I'll go change my clothes. You're already 3 perfectly clean, you know. I have to change into the new outfit I bought. All right, then I'll wait outside. Yes, Your Grace. To think such a pure and bright child will complete lie change in just a month. I'll have to fill their days with happy memories so they won't even think about running away. Get that outfit we bought last time ready. What should we do with their hair? Win them over as their stepmother. Protect them from Gilbert's violence. Make sure they see a lot of Edis's face. That way, they won't fall into darkness and might stay just as pure as they are now. Mother, I rescued a baby squirrel that was buried in the snow. Just as I was finishing that thought, Regan appeared, looking far more extravagant than expected. Just from the gleaming gold trim and the swept-back hairstyle, you could tell how deep his feelings for Edis ran. Regan seemed truly excited for tea time with Edis and finally looked like the child he was. Wow, pudding. Father likes this too? Which flavor do you like best? Even the wary look in his eyes toward me seemed to fade. Edis may have said otherwise, but after the 30-minute tea time ended, the head butler led Regan to his next lesson. Did you hear Regan's explanation about the spirit? The Kalakis family. The reason the Grand Duchess goes alone to perform the ritual is probably because the spirit might retaliate if a descendant of the one who sealed it shows up, right? That's more or less correct. The weather's not great today. But if we're going to do it, I'd rather get it over with quickly. If I ask you to come with me later, will you? Of course. Should I say I'm honored that you never forget to accompany me on every outing? Then if I later ask you to take a walk around the estate, will you come with me then too? The escort itself wouldn't be difficult, but I'm curious about what role you expect me to play, my lady. Bodyguard, support, and hairstyling assistant? Chapter 22. Long ago, beasts were called demons. At the end of the contract sealed with their blood, only human death was left behind. But the beast that came to Mavia was different even if the contract were to go wrong. It was set to cause only temporary pain, not death. Of course, it was still bound by a restriction, but if it were her, she wouldn't have cared even if she had known that. Even when we're alone together, she's the kind of woman whose heartbeat never falters. You should return to your room now. I have something to do. Am I in the way? Is her absurd fearlessness and shamelessness due to the beast's blood? In this unfamiliar land, the only one I can rely on is you. Should I leave anyway? Or is she simply certain I won't harm her? Edis, what's the name of this flower? Its blue and white colors remind me of you. Sneaky doing this while was away. I didn't put it there. I don't know. Its name, I mean. She even rejected the prince's proposal, who promised to break off the marriage contract. Why did she choose me of all people? What kinds of thoughts are hidden behind that beautiful exterior? I'll find out. Until I figure out the reason, I plan to keep pushing myself for a while. I just hope that, when I finally reach the end, he won't be the one waiting for me there. Achoo! I picked the wrong date. Let's go when it gets warmer, maybe in 100 years. It's only a 5-minute walk from here to the first tower. You also need to look around the territory. Isn't it too early to give up? Well, that's true, but it'd be better if you followed me. I'll lead the way. But hey, you can use teleportation magic, right? Would it be all right if I went ahead? That's not what I meant. Don't you dare leave me alone. So it really was warm inside the castle. Should I go build a snowman or something? 1 hour earlier. I didn't want to learn the greatness of temperature-maintaining magic this way. I am the snowman. Me. At least the first tower is close, thank goodness. Edis, did you leave me and go off on your own? You could have at Saint checked if was following. You're so mean. Traitor. You've arrived. I should have included a statue in the marriage contract, not just a portrait. I'm about to freeze. Here, take this. What's this? It's not in the contract, but it's to cover the medical expenses. It's nothing strange, really. Ah, it's so warm. I'm melting. Even though the flame is small, it feels like energy is rising up. That's probably the power of the spirit here. Ah, I heard there are spirits. If we find the statue where the spirit is sealed, can I make a personal wish? How could that be a problem? It's just an old superstition anyway. But even if I want to make a wish, I have no idea where the spirit is sealed, do I? With so many statues, how am I supposed to find it? Didn't Regan say that there's only one spirit sealed in the tower? Huh? What does that mean? Wait, does that mean all these statues? No, you're joking, right? You'll have to test whether it's a superstition or not yourself. That villainous smile. Her expression is telling me I'm right. Isn't this kind of destruction to the spirit ecosystem? Now I understand why previous heads of the family never came near this place. Because there was something left by the ancestors, they were too scared and only sent the Duchess. Edis, you can't go back alone. I'll make my wish quickly. Let's think positively. I don't need to go all the way to the top just to find a decent-looking statue. Well, at least I won't be making a wish to some hollow, empty statue. I'll pick one at random, make a wish, head back, and have some cocoa or... Why is this one on the ground? It looks like someone deliberately threw it to break it. If they had kicked it a bit harder, it would have shattered. And yet, the eyes are still intact. What happens to the spirit inside if the statue is completely destroyed? It would vanish. Vanish. I'll go with this statue. Are you sure about that? It's not like I'm expecting anything big. If I try to stand it upright, it might break, so I'll just make my wish like this. Why are you tying that there? As a token of sincerity, I didn't bring any money. You do know that when giving a gift, common sense is to pick something the other person would like, right? But it suits them. I'm sure the spirit will like it too. Just look at the volume on that ribbon. All right, time to make my wish. Hold this for a moment, please. Go ahead. Dear Spirit, it must be tough enough being sealed away in such a shabby place, and now you're expected to grant blessings too? Honestly, people should just wait. Forget you heard that. Anyway, it's already been 500 years. Hang in there. Though I'm not sure there's much use for something that's on the verge of breaking. Are you making a wish or just provoking it? Could you not interrupt? Provoking? I'm just saying what needs to be said. Anyway, dear Spirit, I'll pray that this statue holds up for another 500 years. But of course, if I give something, I should get something in return, right? My wish isn't anything grand. If you could just make me a little wealthier, that'd be enough. Specifically, I'd like to own the most gold and diamonds in the entire empire. With that wealth and fame piled high, it would be nice if it reached the other side of the continent and a religion was formed around me, so I could live a life of praise. Ooh, I serve only you, O goddess of gold. Do you believe in gold? If you grant me this, I'll pray for your well-being and even try to restore the statue. And if, during the restoration, something unfortunate happens and you disappear from this world, I'll remember you forever in my heart. So rest easy. You'd just be doing your duty. But to me, you'd be someone truly special. What do you think, Spirit? In many ways, it's impressive, both the wish and your method of persuasion. When you're not sure, you should aim high. You said it was just a superstition anyway. Aren't you interested in world peace? I don't think that's my responsibility. Then let's narrow the scope to the north, because I trust my husband, the Lord of the North. What about your family's prosperity? I heard the Morgana family officially named you as the successor, Eve. The collateral branch is constantly looking for an opening, the same people who told me a man had to be the head of the family and that I should just handle the marriage contract. Now that I'm here, I bet they've seriously started trying to choose a new successor. The same people who used to timidly send letters. What are you tearing up? There was some trash. Of course, my parents probably wouldn't have even scoffed at it. I ended up talking about some pretty boring stuff, didn't I? Shall we head back now? Ah, do you want to look around a bit more? THA, I thought you were eager to leave. No need. Then let's go quickly. I really want to drink some cocoa. Sure. You seem to tense up more than usual whenever spirits are mentioned. Did you fight a spint centuries ago or something? No matter what expression you make, your face is still impressive. Eve? Does stopping mean I should leave you behind? H. I thought I heard something, so I stopped for a moment. Must have misheard. Don't worry about it. It's nothing important. Damn humans. When I regain my strength, they will pay the price.